facing the police every single day. Hey, Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County Copwatch, and I got to do a screen read on this, but I'm going to make comment first. This is sad. This topic with Punta Gorda violating free speech and the right to record audio and video of public officials in a public place doing their public duty, it's a First Amendment thing, and can affect the paper if this shit doesn't stop. This story has been on the front page of this paper, and now I finally get a lawyer that's going to federal court, 1983 civil rights, one of the best lawyers for this, by the way, in Florida, and I'm buried on the back fucking page. Are you serious? What a slap in the face. Unfucking real. This could literally, in the end, affect them, and I'm on the back page. What? Ugh. Disgusting, man. I don't get it. I keep thinking this paper is going to get better with the no owners, but then you put something that can affect you on the fucking back page. Which side are you on, man? Are you on the people's side and free speech and the right to record? Or are you on the fucking government? Did they pay you more money? Is that what it is? That's what Charlotte County does. That's why you hardly ever write anything bad about them. Or the sheriff. Well, sheriff's getting a little bit better. Whatever. Fucking back page. And it literally can affect you. Very sad. Remember what our founding fathers said, take a goddamn country back before it's too late. And as you can see, it's getting pretty damn late. Putting it all the way on the back page.
And the paper buries it on that back page because they support tyranny on the sheeple. Lawsuit calls Punta Gorda Code unconstitutional. YouTuber claims ban on recording violates First Amendment rights. By Ann Easker. Staff writer. A self-proclaimed YouTube watchdog reporter has filed a lawsuit against the city of Punta Gorda claiming a part of the city code banning video and audio recording on city property is a violation of his First and 14th Amendment rights. We have the right to record public officials doing their public duty in a public place, Andrew Sheets said Tuesday. I'm not going there to harass. I'm just there to do my records request and do a story. Sheets, who runs the Charlotte County Copwatch YouTube and Facebook accounts, was reportedly trespassed from the Punta Gorda City Hall and the City Hall Annex on December 20, 2018 after requesting a copy of the ordinance while recording city employees. After leaving City Hall, he went to the police station to ask to speak with the police chief. He was then issued a trespass warning and directed not to return to City Hall or the City Hall Annex for 1 year, according to the lawsuit. Filed by Jacksonville-based attorney Andrew Bondurant in the U.S. District Court of the Middle District of Florida, the lawsuit states the ordinance is unconstitutional on its face and as applied to Sheets, because it impermissibly infringes on his clearly established right to gather information about what public officials do on public property, and specifically, his right to record matters of public interest as protected by the First Amendment. Recording government officials engaged in public duties is a form of speech through which private individuals may gather and disseminate information of public concern, the suit states. While the lawsuit admits First Amendment rights are subject to reasonable time, manner, and place restriction, it argues the code is an unreasonable restriction. The city code bans all audio and video recording unless the recording is of a publicly noticed public meeting, if the recording is of law enforcement activities, or if the actual consent of everyone present has been obtained. The code is fatally overbroad, because it is not narrowly tailored to serve a compelling governmental interest, the lawsuit states. It also argues the ordinance violates Sheets' 14th Amendment, because there is no way for him to challenge it. He was reportedly told by police he had no right to appeal the trespass. Sheets has a genuine desire and intent to return to the Punta Gorda City Hall and City Hall Annex, not only in his capacity as a resident and citizen of the city of Punta Gorda, Florida, but also in his capacity as a journalist, according to the suit. The complaint asks the court to declare the ordinance unconstitutional facially and for both a preliminary and permanent injunction prohibiting the city from enforcing it. It also asks for an award of reasonable expenses, including attorney fees and costs incurred in connection with the lawsuit. Beyond that, there is no monetary relief requested. There is no money listed, Sheets said. I just want the crap to stop. If you're a public official, you have no expectation of privacy. Punta Gorda spokesperson Melissa Reichert said Tuesday the city has not been served and does not comment on threatened or current litigation. Email, and.esker@yoursoon.com.
Copwatch, policing the police every single day.
Andrew Sheets, reporter for Charlotte County Copwatch. 1983 federal lawsuit against Punta Gorda government and police. For violating my right to record public officials doing their public duties in a public place, and violating my right to redress. United States District Court. Middle District of Florida. Fort Myers Division. Andrew B. Sheets, individually. Plaintiff. V. City of Punta Gorda, Florida. Defendant. Case No. 2:19 CV 484. Injunctive relief sought. Complaint. Comes now the plaintiff, Andrew B. Sheets, plaintiff or Mr. Sheets, by and through the undersigned counsel, and sues defendant City of Punta Gorda, Florida, defendant or Punta Gorda, and in support thereof, plaintiff alleges the following. Introduction, jurisdiction, venue, and parties. 1. This is an action for injunctive relief, attorney fees, and costs, arising from defendant's enforcement of Section 15-48, E, Punta Gorda Code. A true and accurate copy of the complete Chapter 15 of Punta Gorda Code is attached hereto as Exhibit A for context. 2. This court has subject matter jurisdiction over this matter, pursuant to 28 U.S.C. 1331 and 1343, A, 3, as well as 42 U.S.C. 1983 and 1988. 3. Venue in this judicial district and division is proper, pursuant to 28 U.S.C. 1391, B, and MDFLALOCR 1.02. 4. Plaintiff is a resident and citizen of Punta Gorda, Florida, which is located within this judicial district and division. Furthermore, all events giving rise to plaintiff's claims occurred in the city of Punta Gorda, Florida, within this judicial district and division. Case 2:19 CV 00484 Document 1 filed July 12, 19 page 1 of 7 page ID 1. 2. 5. Defendant City of Punta Gorda, Florida is a public municipality located in Charlotte County, Florida, within this judicial district and division. 6. In relevant part, Section 15-48, E, Punta Gorda Code, provides the following. Except within the city council chambers, conference rooms, and other locations in which a public meeting is being conducted pursuant to a public notice, it shall be unlawful and a violation of this ordinance, to record video and/or sound within city-owned, controlled, and leased property, without the consent of all persons whose voice or image is being recorded. This prohibition shall not apply to any law enforcement activities. In addition to being a violation of this ordinance, if anyone who is observed to be recording video and/or sound within city-owned, controlled, or leased property, without the consent of all persons whose voice or image is being recorded, and such person refuses to cease activity after being advised that such activity is prohibited under this ordinance, such refusal shall be considered to be a disruption to the work of city government. Therefore, such persons shall be deemed to no longer be present within the city-owned, controlled, or leased property on legitimate public business. The city manager and his designees are hereby authorized on behalf of the city of Punta Gorda, Florida, to request any person who refuses to cease the unconsented video and/or sound recording to immediately leave the premises. Any person who refuses to cease the unconsented to video and/or sound recording, and refuses to immediately leave the premises following the request of the city manager or his designee, shall be considered as a trespasser. Law enforcement, at its option, at the request of the city, may issue a trespass warning notice for this conduct. 7. Plaintiff is a journalist and a credentialed member of the National Press Photographers Association. 8. On December 20, 2018, plaintiff entered the Punta Gorda City Hall and made a lawful request for a copy of the subject ordinance. 9. At the time of his interactions with Punta Gorda public employees within the city hall building, plaintiff was audio and video recording, in violation of the subject ordinance. 10. Although defendants' public employees advised that they did not consent to plaintiff's audio and video recording of them, plaintiff continued to record his interactions with them. Case 2:19 CV00484 Document 1 filed July 12, 19 page 2 of 7 page ID 2. 3. 11. After plaintiff departed from City Hall, he proceeded to the Punta Gorda Police Station. 12. Plaintiff entered the public area of the Punta Gorda Police Station and asked to speak with the Punta Gorda Police Chief. 13. Moments later, a Punta Gorda police officer issued plaintiff a trespass warning and directed plaintiff not return to either the Punta Gorda City Hall or to the Punta Gorda City Hall Annex for 1 year. 14. The sole purported basis for plaintiff's trespass warning was plaintiff's violation of Section 15-48, E, Punta Gorda Code. 15. At all times material, plaintiff was otherwise complying with all federal, state, and local statutes, regulations, and ordinances. 16. At all times material, plaintiff's audio and video recording was captured by an unobtrusive body camera that plaintiff was wearing. 17. Plaintiff has a genuine desire and intent to return to the Punta Gorda City Hall and City Hall Annex, not only in his capacity as a resident and citizen of the city of Punta Gorda, Florida, but also in his capacity as a journalist. 18. However, if plaintiff does return to either the Punta Gorda City Hall or City Hall Annex, he would be subject to immediate arrest. 19. Plaintiff has engaged the undersigned counsel and agreed to pay the reasonable expenses of this litigation, including attorney fees and costs. Count I, First Amendment violation. 20. Plaintiff relegates and incorporates by reference the allegations in paragraphs 1 through 19 as though fully set forth herein. Case 2:19 CV00484 Document 1 filed July 12, 19 page 3 of 7 page ID 3. 4. 21. This is an action for declaratory and injunctive relief, pursuant to 42 U.S.C. 1983 and 1988, and the First and 14th Amendments of the United States Constitution. 22. Defendant is a person for purpose of 42 U.S.C. 1983 and 1988. 23. At all times material, defendant acted under color of state law. 24. Section 15-48, E, Punta Gorda Code is unconstitutional on its face and as applied to plaintiff, because it impermissibly infringes on plaintiff's clearly established right to gather information about what public officials do on public property, and specifically, plaintiff's right to record matters of public interest, as protected by the First Amendment, which is incorporated against the states and its subdivisions by virtue of the 14th Amendment. 25. The First Amendment protects plaintiff's right to record governmental employees engaged in public duties. Recording governmental officials engaged in public duties is a form of speech through which private individuals, such as plaintiff, may gather and disseminate information of public concern. 26. While plaintiff's First Amendment rights described above are subject to reasonable time, manner, and place restrictions, Section 15-48, e. Punta Gorda Code is an unreasonable restriction. 27. While plaintiff's right to gather information about what public officials do on public property, and specifically, to record matters of public interest is a broad, clearly established principle, Section 15-48, e. Punta Gorda Code proscribes all audio and video recording unless the recording is of 1. A publicly noticed public meeting, and then only if the recording is within the room or location within which the public meeting is then taking place. 2. Case 2:19 CV00484 Document 1 filed July 12, 19 page 4 of 7 page ID 4. 5. Law enforcement activities, or 3. Any other activity if the actual consent of everyone present has been obtained. 28. Section 15-48, e. Punta Gorda Code, is fatally overbroad, both facially and as applied to plaintiff, and there is no compelling governmental interest that is served by it. 29. Alternatively, Section 15-48, e. Punta Gorda Code, is fatally overbroad, because it is not narrowly tailored to serve a compelling governmental interest. 30. Plaintiff has no adequate remedy at law. 31. Without injunctive relief, plaintiff will suffer irreparable harm. Wherefore, plaintiff respectfully requests the following relief. A declaration that Section 15-48, e. Punta Gorda Code is facially unconstitutional, in violation of the First Amendment. B. A declaration that Section 15-48, e. Punta Gorda Code is unconstitutional, as applied to plaintiff, in violation of the First Amendment. C. A preliminary injunction, prohibiting the defendant from enforcing Section 15-48, e. Punta Gorda Code. D. A permanent injunction, prohibiting defendant from enforcing Section 15-48, e. Punta Gorda Code. E. An award of reasonable expenses, including attorney fees and costs, incurred in connection with this lawsuit, pursuant to 42 U.S.C. 1988, and f. Such other and further relief as this honorable court deems just and appropriate. Count 2, 14th Amendment violation. 32. Plaintiff relegs and incorporates by reference the allegations in paragraphs 1 through 19 as though fully set forth herein. Case 2:19 CV00484 Document 1 filed July 12, 19 page 5 of 7 page ID 5. 6. 33. This is an action for declaratory and injunctive relief, pursuant to 42 U.S.C. 1983 and 1988, and the 14th Amendment. 34. Defendant is a person for purpose of 42 U.S.C. 1983 and 1988. 35. At all times material, defendant acted under color of state law. 36. Section 15-48, e. Punta Gorda Code is unconstitutional facially, and as applied to plaintiff, in violation of the Due Process Clause of the 14th Amendment, because it results in the deprivation of one or more of plaintiff's liberty interests without constitutionally adequate procedural protections. 37. Plaintiff has a private liberty interest in lawfully visiting defendant's property that is open to the public. See Katrin v. City of St. Petersburg, 658 F.3d 1260, 1267, 11th CIR. 2011. 38. Following receipt of the written trespass warning, plaintiff requested information about how he could challenge or appeal the trespass warning. 39. In reply, the Punta Gorda police officer employee who had issued the written Trespass warning to plaintiff advised him that he has no right to challenge or appeal the trespass. Warning. 40 Plaintiff has no adequate remedy at law. 41 Without injunctive relief, plaintiff will suffer irreparable harm. Wherefore, plaintiff respectfully requests the following relief. A declaration that Section 15-48, E, Punta Gorda Code is unconstitutional facially, and as applied to plaintiff, in violation of the Due Process Clause of the 14th Amendment. Case 2:19 CV00484 Document 1 filed July 12, 19 page 6 of 7 page ID 6. 7. B. A preliminary injunction, prohibiting defendant from enforcing Section 15-48, E. Punta Gorda Code. C. A permanent injunction, prohibiting defendant from enforcing Section 15-48, E. Punta Gorda Code. D. An award of reasonable expenses, including attorney fees and costs, incurred in connection with this lawsuit, pursuant to 42 U.S.C. 1988, and E. Such other and further relief as this honorable court deems just and appropriate. Dated July 12, 2019. The Bondarud Law Firm, P.A./S/Andrew Bondarud. Andrew M. Bondarud, ESQ. Florida Bar Number 102,178. Trial Counsel. 301 West Bay Street Suite 1433. Jacksonville, Florida 32202.
Copwatch, policing the police every single day. Well,
how are you?
Cold and rainy.
It is kind of ugly. What can I do?
Yeah. Can I do a sunshine law request to look at the your it's either law, statute, or ordinance you have for the buildings?
For the buildings. Are you recording me?
Yeah.
I would like to turn it off, please.
That's why I'm here to get a copy of the statute.
Well, I don't want to be recorded first off.
We're in a public building.
Here will be up a minute for the public record, and we do have it posted here, by the way. So.
That's funny. So why, when you took the job, you didn't think that you could be recorded?
Well, you're recording me now. When I took the job, there was never a question about if you could be, because nobody did, I don't believe, until you came in.
Why, is it a bad thing?
Can I help you?
Yeah, can I get a copy of this ordinance 1872.17?
Sure, it's the same one we emailed to you before. Can you pull that up and print it for him? And what records would you like?
I just want that one again, and to see if you're still doing this illegal act by making this. That's
You
not
want a
legal.
copy of the ordinance?
Yeah,
all
that's
you're
not.
looking
It's
for?
not legal.
Ordinance
Yes.
number, please? What's the ordinance number?
Huh?
What's the ordinance number?
It is 1872-17, and then un-American after that.
What else?
That's it. That's all.
Yep.
Seriously, Sarah. You Oh. I just printed the first page. Oh.
Does it state in here what happens if you do then? I mean, you get arrested, shot,
We've provided the
trespassed.
record that you
Right.
requested, Andrew,
Right.
so if you need anything else, just let us know. But we're
Okay.
telling you again,
Right.
you are not to record.
Yes.
So there's
You don't have our permission to
That-
record us.
That's, you're a public official in a public building.
This is a staff area, it's not a public meeting
There is
area.
brochures.
Okay, let's,
right here.
instead of arguing, do you
So-
need any other records?
So
today?
no, there's more of us, and we'll be sending more people here
Okay.
because it's.
All right, very
Wow. Hello. Oh, the phone. That's no fun. I like yelling through the glass. Yes. Is the police chief in? No. No, but I'm a reporter, and we've been having problems with getting audio and video from the cars, and I want to talk to her to see if they fixed it. All right. Yep. She's not here?
No, she's not available.
All right. Anyways, so on the police recordings on the cars and oh, you don't got body cameras yet. I wish. All right. I used to have tons of problems with when Tom was here. I've gotten I asked for audio and video like 78 times, including the last time here since she's been here with Jimenez and the Mexican guy that we're pulling over the black family over here. Okay. All right. So anyways. So Jimenez's car, he's a big, tall, black guy, right?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
Jimenez.
Okay, anyways, so his stuff worked great. I go, and then I want the Mexican stuff because he's right
It's
there.
not referring to him as the Mexican.
Right. Okay, what is he?
Hispanic.
Okay, it's the same thing.
No.
Why?
It's a little nicer term. But
Is-
go ahead.
Okay, yeah. Which country is he from?
Mexico.
That's
He
weird.
could be Hispanic.
So anyways, so
Before we
his,
go any further,
right,
this is what we're going to do. The chief's not available to speak to you
Right.
now. Okay, so this is what you got. This is a trespass warning for City Hall and City Annex, okay, for both addresses over at City Hall. You'll no longer be on that property for the period of 1 year, or you will face arrest.
do I have an appeal?
No,
Why not?
you don't have an appeal.
Because,
You don't have an appeal.
because by law you have to.
No, the city clerk wishes to have you.
Okay, so that's why I'm here.
The chief is not available.
Because I felt threatened, and you think that you don't have the right to record there?
You don't have the right to record. There's a city ordinance in place.
So what? My stuff trumps your
You
stuff.
can record here all you want, okay? I have no problem with you recording.
Then why is this different from over there?
Because that's a different facility.
And I have no appeal?
No appeal.
That's illegal.
All right. Okay, it is what it is. You can call your attorney. You're trespassing from that property. You cannot be there for the period of 1 year.
You guys
Okay.
are sad. Okay, one more thing. Sir, stop. Sir, I did find out that you can look at the video and give a ticket. I have the case law on it. Do you have a card so I can send you the
That's
case law?
fantastic. I'm happy for you.
You have a card so I can send you the case law?
No, I don't. I'll get you one.
Send it.
I'll get you one.
Can I give you my card so you can send it?
I don't need your card.
Very bad attitude, sir. That's why you got an IA. Fuckers. Good. Why are the cookies sitting here?
They're for the public.
Are you serious? Wow, you guys are nice.
What was that?
Do you know?
Oh, I gotcha.
Do you know? Is that all right? Is that all right? Is that all right to record in here? It's not. Why?
I don't think you got to read it because
Do you guys have a copy of that or something?
I don't know.
yeah.
Is this a public area right here?
Yeah.
Yes, but not.
Right. Do they have it posted somewhere? Do you know?
I don't know. I don't sit out here normally.
Right. But it looks like a public area. That's why we came back to check. So I can't get a copy of that?
I don't have it.
All right.
You can try the city clerk next door.
I did. That went badly. So,
I don't have it.
wow. Why? What's your opinion of it? You think that's right? That's wrong? I mean, it's a
I
public.
don't want to be recorded. So.
Right. Well, but you're a public employee in a public place, right? Hey Sherritt County, this is Sherritt County Copwatch. I am using any video here under fair use if you have criticism, reporting, teaching, etc. And please donate. I do not make money from YouTube, and there are different ways to donate in the video links. Thanks.